Before we move on to the next video, and the last in this series for section 1, I want to just revisit for one moment the last example that we did. Notice that we did not come up with the answer they have here. If you look carefully at that answer, it really makes no sense that you would give that answer to begin with. So we see if that was the answer, that would be a negative 4 secant squared x. So that's telling me that the book is probably having a little trouble with their answer there. And so I would go with our answer and not with the answer that they have. That sometimes happens. Okay, let's take a look now at our last in this example. We have 1 plus tangent squared x over cosecant squared x. And with this one, we want to use the idea of the reciprocal identities. We have a fraction in there still. But I've noticed that cosecant squared I know has the reciprocal identity of 1 over sine squared. So I can rewrite this as 1 plus tangent squared x times sine squared x. At this point, we want to be becoming familiar enough with the trigonometric identities that we recognize the 1 plus tangent squared x, hopefully right away, as being secant squared x. So we have this expression. But secant squared, of course, by the reciprocal identities is 1 over cosine squared. So this is sine squared x over cosine squared x, which is, by the quotient identities, the tangent squared of x. Try the next example. And this one, you might see that the 1 plus cosine x is going to indicate that we might use a conjugate there to get that denominator to something that we can work with. So if you try multiplying the numerator and denominator by the conjugate, I think you should get some good results from that. And the answer for that one is, follow the bouncing ball. C, 1 minus cosine x.